8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Today, we're going to review a no-brand 16340 flashlight. Let's do this. I've actually been looking forward to reviewing this light for a while now. I just haven't had the time. To me, this is what it's all about, finding little lights like this for almost nothing online and getting to review them, getting it out there. This is a great flashlight, super cheap. There are a few things I don't like about it, but let's just get into it and we'll get started. Got it on eBay for $3.75. That's free shipping and handling, but it does not include any type of battery or anything else. Took about 3 or 4 weeks to get here. It runs on a single 16340 lithium-ion battery or a CR123A. It's got a Cree Q5 LED, and that is an extreme blue tint LED, not a soft or natural white, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely a cool white LED, and I'll show you in a moment. You got 240 lumens on high, 120 on low. There's also a strobe. The one thing I do not like about this light, and it's a big one, not gonna lie, but for $3.75, most people can deal with it. I can. There is no memory at all, and there's no automatic back to high, nothing. It's just right off of the next mode that you left off of. That's what it's going to start up on. So I understand if that makes or breaks the deal. For me, it didn't really matter. I don't care for it, but for a cheap light like this, it doesn't really bother me. You got about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes of run time. That's on high. I have not tested the low, but that's not too bad considering how small the battery is, milliamps and everything else. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, an hour and 15 minutes. It'll run a lot longer than that, but it's going to start getting very dim and just go to a soft glow by about 2 hours. This thing's pretty much going to be useless and you're going to need to recharge the battery. It does have a nice reflector on it, pretty deep, about 275 to 300 meters of throw coming out of here. And it is a little thrower. The spot does break up after about 150 meters, something like that, but it does throw a beam out there. You got a glass lens. It does tail stand. The clip, I really do like the clip. Designed well, it's not cheap. I don't have any flakes of stuff coming off of it. I notice in a lot of the cheap lights that you get, it's just horrible, like pot metal or whatever you want to call it. And it's not even a reflective color. They just spray paint it like a chrome color to get it to look good. This is nothing like that. This is actually a very good clip. Great quality considering how cheap it is. This light really doesn't put off any kind of heat. I'm not really sure why they put the heat sink on there. It makes it look cool, but it was unnecessary. But once again, it does look neat on there. The strike bezel, this little bezel tip here, awesome design. It does let light out if you put it face down, turn it on. It's also very sharp, not sharp enough to cut you, but if you did strike someone with this, it's going to hurt them. Good machining there, really. I guess that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and dim the lights and I'll show you what this thing looks like in the dark. Alright, that wall there is 10 foot away. As you can see, you got a really nice hot spot. On camera, it's looking more like a natural or a soft white. It is a cool white LED, so just keep that in mind. That's high. There's low. Strobe, back to high. Let's go ahead and step out in the hallway. I am super impressed with this light. That back wall there is 30 foot away. That's high, low, strobe, back to high. Alright, I think you get the idea. Back to the desk. One thing to mention before I forget, when you take this light apart and pull the reflector out, there is a lot of space behind the reflector to do a lot of different types of mods. This light has a lot of potential and there is a lot of space for that behind there. I really do enjoy finding little flashlights like this, sharing them with the world. Sometimes you get some duds. I don't think this was a dud. I really do like this one. You really can't go wrong for that kind of price. And most of the time you don't really get a good product. I think this is a good product. But anyway, here's where I got it. Bicycle light. That's the seller. Here's the item number below that. Like I said, $3.75, free shipping and handling. And that's pretty much it. This has been my review of the No Name Brand Mini EDC light, and I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching.